Guys, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So, welcome to this design thinking based lecture. So, in this class, we are going to discuss about a product called IoT operated grass cutting machine. So, this is a student project. So, here we will discuss one by one, right? So, what is the use of this equipment is to cut the grasses in the garden. So, that is ultimate objective of this project to design, right? So, here we have employed the IoT based control, and then different power sources, various power sources for this project, and then the collection of the waste grasses through this vacuum observer or cleaner, right? So here I'm just explain what are the major components to be employed in this project. So in front of this equipment we have employed a cutter. So this cutter will going to cut the grasses, right? So and then we can control the speed of this cutter by means of this remote. And then we have boards, so this entire board will control the entire operation, right? So A to Z will be controlled by this board. Here we have employed a number of the controller called sensors, and then various controller, right? And then servo motor to control the direction of this wheel, right? And then this is the battery. So with that we can store the power. What kind of power is the solar energy? So this what the beauty of this project is, to employ two different power sources to run this this is called the device, right? One is electrical power, another one is the solar energy. So ultimately we know that this equipment will going to cut the grass in the garden, right? It is the outdoor, right? So that we have the solar energy. So solar, right? Solar light we have, and then with the help of this solar panel we can store the solar energy by means of this battery. And then also we can use either solar energy or electrical energy. So whenever we have a sufficient solar energy and then power, so we can use the solar energy alone. So if it is not sufficient means we can use the electrical power. So this is the overview of this project.
So, sir said my point of view in this experiment was we have front cutter in the machine that cuts the grass and it absorbs the waste grass in the vacuum cleaner. We have customized IC boards and we control remote through the motors. We have 4 motors in the 4 wheels which all controlled by this controller. We have different power source, which one is from battery. We can use power from the battery. With the sunlight we can use satellite also. When we cut the grass, which is completely an open place, basically we can use easily to the satellite board. Thank you.
And also used by the grass cutter was using a DC motor, and also 4 wheels are controlled by the DC motor, and legs working by the remote to the move right or left and turning, and also used by this, and fast and slow it's controlling on the remote, and uses by this board that can be used the sensor. More types of sensors can be used. Follow this vacuum cleaner used by the nanotype sensors and etc. And using by the solar panel by stored the energy into the battery that uses by the also solar and electrical energy to the process. Thank you.
So as our student said, so we can control this device in 360 manner. So this remote will going to control this equipment. So here we can control the rotation speed, that is RPM of this cutter, and then the rotation of some question, right? What is the advantages with the solar energy?
We can solar energy was saving the battery and power saving, sir.
Okay. Another advantages?
So when the power is lack in the battery, we can use solar power from the sunlight and use directly through the motors, or we can save the power to the battery and then we can use, sir.
Yes, solar energy is one type of the renewable source of energy. So it is available in the abundantly, right? So there is no lagging with the solar energy. We can store or use the solar energy at anywhere, right? So that is another advantages with the solar energy. And another the negative point, yes, we have so many positives. And then the major disadvantages with the solar energy is while it's the cloudy conditions, so in the night time, so early morning, so in the time it is the solar energy will not be available. So that is the negative, or that is a disadvantages of the solar energy. So apart from that, this solar energy will going to useful for our project, right? So definitely this project will going to use for our society, yes, because it is the sustainable based the project, so that we can use the solar energy whenever it is sufficient enough to run this device to make the grass cutter, right? Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.